Welcome back. Need to check my audio real quick. Cool, we're still set up. So, this playthrough, I'm going to try and get the new power plant over here fixed up and cleaned up, packaged, make it look like a real building. Way overkill on the water pumps below, but that has a purpose, a future purpose. I imagine that it's still trying to get caught up because we just started it. But, oops, I meant to go down here to the logistics level. So with 120 coal per minute, we can support eight coal power plants, and that's what we've got going. I think the first thing that I want to work on is getting this fluid buffer sorted out, make it look a little bit less gamey and more like it belongs here. So to effect that effort, I think what we'll do, we'll just stick some simple walls around it. Ah. Anybody that finds these videos and not a live format, I just want to go ahead and apologize, because if I don't have anybody to talk to, I kind of get caught up and then I forget to talk. It's a new skill, this whole streaming thing. Alright. I think we should be done up high. So we will just delete all of this silliness. Whoops. Oh. Where did that one get? Oh my. The struggles with my mouse continue. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I swear my mouse is getting worse. Okay. Gonna need this for a little bit longer because I don't have ladders yet. Whee! Oh, that turned out to look. So we'll just figure it out. Why are we getting sea fighting now? Also, that's kind of interesting how that worked out. Alright, well, that's a water tower done. I think what we'll do now is just case up the outside. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Because again, we don't have a whole bunch of things unlocked in the awesome shop that would make this look super pretty. So we're just pretty much going to hide it. Don't look at the logistics floors. I've also been really struggling with floor pipes in this playthrough. They haven't been working the way I felt like they should be working. That's been annoying. Maybe one more here. And then nope, that's gonna be it. That's good enough for hiding the junk, right? We'll go upstairs real quick and take a look at the actual factory. Oh, that's why it didn't line up. Oops. That's a problem for future Jason to figure out. Alright, this was the first machine that came online. Holding steady about the same rate. 75 call on that one. This one's full. That's interesting. Also full. 32. 33. 33 2. Interesting. Alright, so I mean, it's not super pretty, but I swear something is messed up because I don't have wall mounts. Floor mounts work, but ceiling mounts don't work either. I feel like this playthrough may already be doomed just because stuff isn't working right with the pipes. Anywho, these 8 coal factories give us more than enough power than what we're going to need. 600 megawatts max production. I'd originally planned to build out to 1.21 gigawatts, which is an amusing reference to Back to the Future when they didn't know what or how to pronounce gigawatts. Nobody knew what giga was back then. I don't need to check on the coal. Let's just head back to the main factory and we'll start our strategic planning for teardown and rebuild. Dear future person that finds this stream, please be forgiving and gentle. It's only going to be about an hour long. Maybe while we're up at the main base before we tear everything down, go ahead and finish up that milestone and unlock our car, because the running is just kind of awful. I'll take a moment to pretend like I'm a big time mainstream streamer and say thank you to Froggy. Froggy both designed the still avatar image that I use and which bred the ability to turn that into an idle screen that I use for my countdown screen, and you know, if I need to take a break or something, step away. I think I'm up to 7 followers is what stream or Twitch was saying earlier, which is kind of interesting because I only know really 3 or 4 of those folks. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of reinforced plates. Oh yeah, I turned on rotors. We got some more of those. Cool. Well, this is our first iteration of just trying to survive. get enough stuff together to unlock coal power. Now that we got that grind out of the way, we can do some more fun stuff. Let's go check on Mr. Peppers here. Oh, Steve found some explosives. Steve, who have you been talking to? Tisk tisk. Kids these days. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Be good, Steve. It'll be easier to see you after we unlock some doors. I'll take those nobelisks. And I don't remember. No, we don't get the detonator for a while. So let's go ahead and put them in there. Get the tags out. Remains. I need nuggets in here. I don't. Oh, wait. I need to take that to the man. Nope, not megafauna. Yeah. Bacon agaric. Agaric?
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
All right, so currently on the far side over here, we have 120 screws per minute being created, which is enough to fill up this Mark II belt. 40 per minute times 3, yeah, 120. We really can't do any more than that, but it's not enough to even run one assembler with reinforced plates and this assembler with rotors. With them both running together, one is starved and the other one's just barely keeping up. Ooh, glad I have a cough button. Let's see. In the center here, 40 plates per minute being produced, except I think, yeah, this container's full of them. And yeah, these are about to fill up. These are rods. It's doing all the supplying for the rotors that I need. It's staying pretty much at max. Downstairs, let's see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 constructors making rods, so that's 60 per minute. Now I'm curious, how many am I consuming up there? Let's see. 10 per minute. 10 per minute each, so times 3 is 30 per minute. And I'm only using half the rods I'm making down here. So we can expand the screw production quite significantly. And I think, am I already? Yeah, I'm already smelting down here. I might clean this up and make it a little bit more orderly, since we're smelting everything. Anyway, it just makes more sense to have these all in line. There's a whole bunch of raw product I'll be carrying around. Let's see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6. Oh, that's right. These are 60 per minute. Yeah. So only need the two smelters per extractor. But I have a lot of just waste space over here. So that seems like something we could work on. It wouldn't be too super destructive. So let's do that. Let's do I want to change the way this is pointing? I think I do. So we'll delete you. All right. Gonna leave that in place because that's our iron ingot lift. So first thing, let's grab the extractors, miners, whatever. Put him facing that way. And this guy, where did you go? You go over here. Can I position you where you don't clip as bad? And that's probably going to be the best I'm going to get for this guy. Alright, so now we need 2 smelters. And this will be really easy. Right about there, I think. Yeah. Split her down. That's a really interesting shape. Gotta love those first belt runs off of a extractor, miner, whatever. We'll take a hole. We'll set it right about there. Connect them up. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to do. That's who I was looking for. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get some of this out of my inventory. Okay, the next one. We can merge those two lines. How would I merge those? Oh my goodness, I love the nudge function. Or, or iron. Need a power pole. I'll put him. That'll work. And checking to see if I unplugged anything else from power when I went delete crazy just a second ago. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so same thing as before. We'll take a splitter. I was waiting for the little lines to show up, and then I just remembered they're nudged. So it's going to take a little extra something. Alright, so that's them being fed, connected to power. Now we need mergers. This guy needs to come out pretty much on target. And that's going to look weird with these. It's fine, everything's fine. And then that's going to come out here, so we could put another merger like that. Take this merger and set it here. Ooh, that's too far away, but no one's ever going to know. And then we'll run a Mark II line from there to there. We ended up with a whole bunch of extra leftover ore. Oh well. We move the unused space out and towards the other miner, so maybe we can use that in the future. We'll come over here to my awesome sink. We're gonna get rid of the ore and the ingots. In fact, while we're at it, let's just go ahead and feed that bad boy as fast as it can eat. 3 new coupons. That'll get us a little closer. I think we're up to 4 now. Now we can do a little bit of work to unwind this terabad iron rod and refinery process here. This is all running off of this one miner. I feel like we could have done a lot better with that. I'm looking at this spot, wondering if I should just scoot that back out of the way. It's kind of in the way, right? Gonna mark 2 lift. Ugh. Ugh. That's gonna be painful. Well, it's already S-ed over a little bit. So why don't we do a... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Put a floor hole. Is it centered on that? Yeah. We'll do a floor hole here-ish? Here-ish. Let's do that. And there's no easy way up right now. Maybe with these tickets we just got, we can get a ladder or something instead of running over to our natural ramp. Ascending. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. It's a lovely day for a neighbor. Ooh, that's way too far back. We can actually do way better. What if we... What's right here? That ain't bad. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Floor hole there. And then I need a high speed thing like that. A high speed belt to like that. But why would we do that? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, let's just put it right here. Even if we're going to end up moving that again, at least we know exactly where that is. And it doesn't take up any room that I might want to use somewhere else. Oh, hey, welcome, human. Look at my fancy new toys that I have on the stream. You can see your own chat messages. Ain't that cool? And then the little banner ticking across, you know, that's pretty nifty. I'm here acting like I actually know what I'm what I'm doing or something. Where's the floor hole? There it is. Ooh, well, Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad I could be here to soothe you with the baritone melody of my voice. Right there. And from you to you. No, let's do from you to you. Yes. Start an ASMR channel now. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I love ASMR, but even if I have thought about starting, um, starting to like read the Havamal or the Prose Edda, things like that. Just reading, just boring, insomnia curing reading. Okay, so that resolves that issue. And what time is it? 9:17. I was only planning on streaming for about an hour because then it'll be time for Mini Operator to get to bed. Am I stuck? Ooh, I was stuck. That's cool. So now all of this mess needs to get relocated. I feel like we could probably do that pretty quick. So we'll start with you. I haven't had anybody else in the stream yet, human. Is the audio from the game too loud or anything? The other night, Caleb had to tell me that the audio was kind of annoying. Oh no, full inventory. See, I was afraid I turned the game down too much. Let's just a little, just a nudge. Bear with me while I go over here and throw these things away. I turned up the game just a touch. We don't want to get rid of all of it. So just enough that I can pick up what's in that box. That's fine. Yoink. Alright. We can't move around the miner, so we'll start with the miner, see how it... There's a distinct possibility. I like that. And it gives us some pretty significant room for constructors. And those orange arrows over there is where the rods need to go. So I'm thinking, let's put that there. And do we have a row of 4? Ooh, I might be getting fancy. Stupid oddball. Alright. And then I'm not going to have enough room for 2 splitters. How much more forward do I have? All the forward that I want. That's the answer. What are you actually connected to? smelters. We're going to pack in next to the miner. The splitter. Right. Sure. Oops. I'm going to set this up and stuff it. Get this stuff out of my inventory. As much as we can. Can I fill a drill? I can. Fancy that. Alright, so we're going to get two 30 per minute ingot lines out of this. And I feel like I could probably do something like a splitter here. Was that in the dead middle? Yeah. I'm going to put another one in the dead center here. Making sure we're in straight mode. This one will go here. And this one can not go there. Of course not. Why would it? Why could it? Why should it? It's fine. We'll just turn it 90 degrees. Like that. Oops. Alright. Cool. And now constructors. My mouse, gosh. There. And he sure does, buddy. You are his favorite human. Not right now, buddy. Beasts. Did I set this one up already? Yeah, I did. Cool. Alright, so that's all built. I deleted the stupid power poles, so we gotta put them back. Wire them up. And everything's wired back up again. Is that the Benny? Yes, it is. I decided to let him stay up until 9:30 tonight. While I streamed through the... Go away. While I streamed the last thing, or the finishing, quote-unquote finishing touches on our coal power plant way over there. And then the rebuild of this, or starting the rebuild of the early factory here. Now somewhere over here is that iron rod dump. There it is, right there. But it meanders over there to the screw line. I feel like we could just... I feel like we could pop it up right... Why is the ceiling so tall? Because I'll show you in a second. I have to go up there anyway. Let's see. Logistics floor hole. I'll put it right about... let's do there. Yeah, that's fine. So... it's going to end up bugging me, but whatever. This is early game. We're supposed to have fun with early game stuff. And doing manifold merging, just super terribly inefficient. Unbalanced, I guess, unless you're specifically wanting to scale your output to demand, which may actually work in this particular... Wait, what are we doing? No, 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 no. No, no. That is not what y'all are supposed to be building. Oopsie. And now we get to play the game of shame of working out all of these iron plates that we didn't mean to make. Can you choose the color of your machines, or are they all purple? You can change the color of just about everything in this game. That's one of my favorite things about it. They start off, the default color is about the same orange that you see on the screen in the icons. Is that all that? Nope, there's still more plates. I was going for blue. Do we still have some dumb constructor somewhere making dumb plates? No, okay. I was going for blue and ended up with this. It's purple in the sunlight and blue in the shade. So I don't know how I managed to get that to happen, but well, that's what happened. High speed. No. High speed lift. Drop. Here. Are you already a high speed lift? You're supposed to be high speed. You're supposed to be high speed. You don't have to be. Alright. Okay, so let's head upstairs and we'll show human why the ceiling is so high. So Gabby got it kind of easy with the storms. Did the storms pass you by too? Croissant. That's good. Alright, so why is the ceiling so high? Because the ceiling is the factory floor. This is floor 1 with all of our stuff on it. Very recently, right back there was where the bio burners were to power everything, but now we're running on coal. And the reason I chose this particular height for floor 0 is, might be a little easier to see if I was on the floor. From this height, I can build all the way over to those rocks. Well, that rock, but I usually end up making that a feature in the middle of the floor. But anyways, all the way down to those rocks, all the way out over the top of this little thing, because once I get explosives and all that stuff, we can kill the fart rocks. But this floor will go over even that rock and all the way down to the very edge there, and it can go stretch out this way, way over there to the waterfalls, way over that way. So this can turn into just one huge mega factory. And with the iron stuff right below here, it's the one awkward spot because I need these 3 iron nodes for stuff and things. But everything else, there will eventually be, let's see, 4 meters, so we need, oops, wrong mode, vertical mode. There will be a logistics floor underneath the primary one of 8, separated by 8 meters, so I can run pipes and conveyor belts and everything else that you could want underneath the floor at about that height. But if I take that and I continue it over to one of these miners, you'll see that just the very top of it sticks out up there. So it's a little weird, but this is it. This is something I have just accepted will be part of this factory, is little miners sticking through. And yeah, it's going to be huge. I want it to be a mega factory where I may do some minimal processing, like at the other nodes and whatnot. May have the miner out at the node and smelting happening at the node, but then trucks and trains and everything else bringing it all back to here, or at least the very minor basic materials, and then have everything made here, so that way when I really start doing the builds to complete the different phases, all the mission parts will just be piped into the space elevator. And that's why this space elevator has holes facing this way and holes facing that way. Let's see if Steve has found anything. Oh, Steve. Steve, have you found us anything? Oh, you did. You found a purple slug. Wow. Good boy. You're such a good boy, Steve. Nope. You stay put. No, Steve. Come on, Steve. Steve is awesome. He found me a purple slug. Do I need to turn that in? I guess not. Nifty. We'll go put that in the box. 1 purple slug in the box. Love you too, monkey. And 3 tickets. And we'll take the trash out. You got to make a door or something so Steve doesn't escape, but you can get in and out. Yeah, so see, the issue is I'm early game enough with not a whole bunch of stuff unlocked in the awesome store. So you can shred leaves and wood, right? Right? The leaves go, wood goes, good. Only 1 coupon so far. I haven't unlocked a whole bunch of stuff in the awesome shop, so we don't have nice things like doors. We just have walls and floors. What the heck? What do I need to get the doors? How much do they cost? Architecture? No. Walls? Yes. So they're only 2 stamps, but I have so many other things that I need to do first. I'm still trying to figure out why I don't have ceiling attachments for the pipes. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a bug. Like something bad is bugging out. If Steve can't jump, you can make an elevated platform halfway up the wall so you can just jump on to get out. Look at you, Croissant, being all smart and stuff. No, you can't come with me, Steve. Oh, wow. Wow! I'm gonna have to bring you some snacks. Let's bring Steve some snacks before we log off. Snacky snack. Here you go, Steve. Have fun. No, he's not actually going to eat it. After you tame them, they don't eat anymore, which is weird. But hey, you know what? If he could find high-speed connectors, 13 of them, and a purple slug just laying around, I think he's finding food for himself too. Oh, let's see. I think that's just about going to do it. at least for tonight, until I get the kiddo put down. No, actually, I am so just tired. Today was a long day, it seems like. And I get Isaac in bed and call it a night myself, I think. So they had to do something to make the tameable mechanic more than just novelty. So they made it to where um, he gives you something. Oh, Gabby tagged me in something like an hour ago. I was streaming and don't get notifications when I'm in streamer mode. Is that the effing holy hand grenade? Yes, it is. Well, I mean, look at the person. Is that not King Arthur from Monty Python? Would he not be lobbing thy holy hand grenade of Antioch so that his enemies may snuff it? Hand grenade is the only important part. I I think Monty Python and Holy Monty Python's Holy Grail was probably the first movie that became a favorite movie that wasn't Star Wars. So it kind of holds a special place in my heart. I've seen it so many times. Man, it's on the Plex server. Well, all of the Monty Python movies are on the Plex server, but my name is Tim. Alrighty, man. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna get to bed, or get the kiddo to bed, and then. Ooh, he didn't like hearing that. Good night, Croissant. We'll see you later on.